with no body count allegedly. Do body counts count in 2021?
Ooh.
Do they? Do they?
I don't think
Y'all
so.
can scary.
I don't
Y'all
think
can
so.
scary.
I don't think so.
Not to most motherfuckers.
We are grown out here. It's 2021.
Context.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't have to worry about that personally. I'm married.
If a female was in college and shit, I already know what it is.
But look,
If she went to school,
like,
This we
does it
we need
matter
to
to
hear
you?
from-
What does it mean? Like,
Yeah,
what
we
does
need
it
to
mean?
hear from
What's the
y'all
context?
single
Like, does it
niggas.
matter to you? Does it matter to other people? Like, what is the? You know what I'm saying?
no, I mean,
Like, do you care about your own body?
So let's
on the concourse.
let's
We need to hear it from you.
scenario. Let's throw a scenario out here. So like you with
Like,
somebody.
can you be a little bit more specific? Can you be more specific?
Yeah, you with somebody for let's say 2 years, right? And you serious, like you thinking about making the next step, and you find out you got like a 55 body count. Does it change your mentality?
That's some
Yeah.
little chamber.
I mean, put it like
Little
this.
chamber.
I'll put it like this, right? All right. 55 body count. Of course, that's going to change your perspective. But like at the end of the day, how do you really know? You never really going to fucking know at the end of the day.
No,
So you might as well just roll. You really never going to know. So it don't fucking matter, bro. It really don't.
Oh no!
As long as you don't know all
What you
the
mean?
niggas, it really don't. As long as you don't know all 55 of them niggas, then I guess.
but what if you
55?
know two?
How we
Not
get
really.
there?
Out of 50, you could probably know like 2, 3. That's a problem.
Yeah, especially in the DMV. Yeah.
Or it could be a
He
problem.
said
I
2
don't
or
know.
3 is a problem. 2 or 3 is a problem.
Depends
If
on
you
how
know all
deep y'all
50,
work.
goddamn.
Hey, Rick,
Bodies is not.
Honestly, the bodies don't count
Bodies.
after like 30 annual. Because when motherfuckers try and get married and all that, they don't. That stuff goes out the window sometimes. I've seen some ratchets get married.
oh
So,
yeah, I seen that too.
I've seen some crazy shit. Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if that counts.
But at the
Motherfuckers be
same
marrying strippers, all types of stuff.
time though, like wouldn't you want somebody that know all the bells and whistles?
They know what's happened in my past life.
No. I heard somebody say this. Like, wouldn't you? I think it was Gilly. He was like, wouldn't you want somebody that's experienced to like put it on you or some shit like that? Because of course, like, you know what I mean. Not getting away as far as like body count, but I'm talking about
I know what you mean.
bed experience. You would want somebody
just know what
bed
they
experience. You don't want somebody that's like a fucking lame duck in the junk. You want somebody with some type of bed experience.
Right, some stimulation. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely.
But at the same time, you don't want a fucking, slur of all slurs to be, you know what I mean? 'Cause don't they say like all that's like you can pass all them spirits and shit. So yeah, on a spiritual level, you don't want all that shit. But at the same time, you don't want a fucking a lame duck because you're gonna get bored with that for real.
Then that's true.
Yeah, I also think when you reach a certain point, I don't know what that point is, but when you reach a certain point, that shit ain't like for a woman too. It's not even like it's not as meaningful. You know what I'm saying? The shit is just an activity for them at a certain point. And I think it's the same for us too. Like I'm gonna be honest, like you know what I'm saying. You remember Wilt Chamberlain saying he was with like 1,000 motherfuckers?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that just sound like a task at that point.
Yeah. Just think at what point where he was like, all right, this again. You know what I'm saying? Let me knock it out and let me get to the next shit. So it's a certain point. I don't know what that point is, but that shit desensitizes you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, his shit was just muscle memory. He probably could just see some shit.
It's like at a certain point, you and that person. It's like I don't know, like tango or salsa dancing. Like you gotta know your partner. You know what I mean? You gotta know what buttons to push. So if you just running off jumps again and again and again and again, like there's no connection. So yeah,
that's what I was gonna say too. It's like way more substance.
Isn't that like kind of like if you just running through jumps like that, like, or same with a female, if you run through jumps, like what is the objective? Like is there like a mental illness or some shit doing that shit. That gotta be like a mental illness or some shit.
Yeah, that's definitely some trauma
Yeah,
in there. But that's what I mean. That's why you start reaching for
Yeah,
other shit outside of it. It's just like sex is probably the thing that connects you and this person. But you just, you know what I mean? It's more shit you get from them. Could be
Like
money,
it's like you can't really enjoy. I mean, people say they like nymphos and shit, but when as a nympho, wouldn't you get more pleasure in somebody that knows your body, what button to push, what how you like it, where to put your leg and shit like that? Like you would enjoy that shit more than just racking up a bunch of bodies. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
No, that is real. That is real.
I think it's like
even just in general.
Like, some people might have like that. You know how junkies who got that whole yearn to like do bungee jumping and jump out of damn planes and shit like that. I feel like it might be like that where
okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a high that they gotta keep getting
Yeah.
and keep having. You know what I'm saying? And there's no connection. That is that's right. That's true.
Or playing like a video game and you always trying to beat like a high score or some shit like that. Yeah.